Wednesday, October 2nd, we are live with Sean King himself.
And Brian! What would Brian and Sean say? What the heck is going on in Las Vegas? Did you just build that fence?
Oh, man. Yeah, that was a time lapse of a
You literally built fence just so you can make an intro. You're the only guy I know that would do that. Right? You're going to tear it back down tomorrow. Hey, guys, I got to make a new intro. Let's build fence right here just for the shit. Or was there a reason why you built that fence?
Yeah, no, it was from training stuff that we're setting up. You know that. We're setting up, but that thing sat right there for like a month and a half, and it got hit like 4 times by my guys in the trucks.
That's
so
right in the way of the parking lot, bud.
I don't know. Did you see it when you were here, or we already had it down?
No, you had it down.
Oh, yeah. I built it right in the front of the parking lot, and it was just right in the most inconvenient spot you could possibly put it. 2 of them, one next to each other, to see if 2 guys could build fence, which one could build it quicker. And yeah, similar how you test it, on quality and speed and everything. But
if you want to see how durable a fence is, just put it in the parking lot, like across the parking spots, and just see what happens. I don't know.
Well, we're going to hit it with our trucks because, nobody can take a fence truck and a 2-3-year-old fence truck and make it look like 10, 15 years like a fencer. It's amazing what we can do to fence trucks. We
can season it real quick. I would have thought if you put the fence in the parking spot, it would have been the safest because the way they park those fence trucks, it is never in the parking spot.
That was the strategy, but for some reason, that's when they wanted to park in the spot. Yeah, I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. It got hit with the forklift and one of the trucks. And it was up there for, I don't know, a month or so.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of forklift, I about took a ride on a 10,000-pound lift capacity front end loader fork truck today. I said take a ride. It's got 4 tires. I was on the 2 front tires, and the SM was coming over before I realized that I probably should set the load down. Yeah. We got the delivery today for fence camp. These boards, I've never had a bundle. Let's call it a bundle. That I couldn't pick up with a fork truck. We have 5,000-pound fork truck.
Yeah.
These are big. And I'm like, we better get the big one. I have a 10,000-pound front end loader.
Yeah.
The 10,000-pound front end loader was only able to pick up half a bundle of 2x6s.
Was it wet or something? Was it? It was just
really wet.
Yeah.
Really wet. This is ground contact 0.40 CCA 2x6s for this fence, and I've never seen it like this. 20-foot rails. Don't get me wrong, they're long, but good Lord, I about went over end over end. Talk about 4 truck accidents get ready to happen. Yeah. I was not wearing my seatbelt.
Yeah, I'm gearing up. I got guys in the yard to do the forklift now. I don't do it as much as I used to, but probably for a good reason. I'd be worse than these guys. There's no doubt. I may chew them out for running into stuff, but I'd be no better than them.
It was sketchy.
Always in a hurry. Always in a hurry. Yeah.
Nobody videotaped it, so it's just my myth right now. It's no proof. Never really happened.
Yeah, I'm coming up there. I'm going to be seeing you on Sunday.
So Sunday, Monday, fence camp is happening here. We got people arriving as early as tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. Really? Oh, my God. Arriving here and setting up camp right out there. And some people will be building fence Thursday, Friday, Saturday, getting ready for the, what you're coming in for. And that's to put in a whole bunch of driven fence in the ground, wood fence, steel post, King Plus type of fence. Yeah. So looking forward to you and Yadira are both going to be here.
Yep. Sunday afternoon. We're going to drive straight up.
You got the right from Vegas, just drive straight over.
Nah, straight up from Nashville. Driving straight up.
So you guys get here, and then the girls are going to leave town, I suppose, because they don't want to be here with. You're talking 30 to 50 fence. Yeah. It's not going to be a pretty sight around here.
No.
I
mean,
there'll be no manners.
8:39 by the time I get there, so the party's already going to be started.
Oh, you're going to get right when the bonfire is cranking.
Yep. Yeah.
I brought so I have my second load of firewood for the bonfire, and when I mean by load, it's a 24-foot trailer, 8 foot wide. It's stacked 6 foot tall with old cedar tear out. That's the second load. We're going to hopefully have the fire burning from Friday to Monday night.
Nice. I'm excited, man. The heat, it got hot again here. Normally it's cool. It cooled down. We should not have any heat right now at all in Vegas. I don't get it.
There. Yeah, here it's beautiful. Like it's almost sweatshirt. Bring a sweatshirt in the morning and then beautiful in the evening.
There's Sasha. What's up, man? What's up, Sash? Yeah, so we're excited. No, we're jazzed. So like I said, we're totally prepping for it to get up there and landing on Sunday, and we're gonna come up and see you guys, and then I think we're gonna be doing a little traveling with you guys a little bit for a couple days too, right?
Little planning going on. Yep. 2 extra days.
We don't want to leak too much of that, but we got some big stuff
That's
in the works. But you know us, man. If you follow us on social media, you can't hide what we're doing very long.
We can't hide it. That's the problem. We should do a lot better than we do. But so our boss is telling us to move on. What's up, Evan?
So Susan's in the background. Nobody wants to listen to you guys talk.
She's tapping on the window.
You can hear her in the back.
Hey, hold on. Before we go, hold on. Time out. Evan's in the house. Did you see Evan's video he made the other day? Yesterday. Hilarious.
Well, which one was it?
With the old man face talking about using the string line?
Yeah.
I got to get this dude props. I'm like, how do you have time to make a video like that on the job site? He's building the fence, looks like by himself. Let me just go ahead and make a video real quick. Hilarious. Nice job.
There's been some good videos out lately. So people are starting to put out a bunch of funny ones, which is nice to see. Yeah. So what is Susan? Look at Susan. She's like, she's ready to move on to what would look at her. She's like, moving it. Let's just go right to it.
What would Brian and Sean say?
Let's find out. First question.
Oh no!
I'm gonna send this one straight to you. What kind of nails should be used to? This is definitely for you. The wood post sleeves on the metal post for the King Plus method. Or are they pre-drilled and screwed? So we did pre-drill and screw them in the beginning, and boy, that was a bad idea. Took forever, cost a lot of money. You want to use a structural pin. It's a concrete nail that you use for nailing 2x to concrete. Use that same pin. Most hardware stores have it. MrFinn'sTools.com has it. On this case, you would use probably a 2-inch pin. 2 to 2.5 inch pin, dry right through that 1.5 2x4, right through the Schedule 40. Boom, done. Money. Yeah. Hopefully I get to see some of that when I'm up there.
We'll try. Oh, yeah, you're going to see. Yeah, there's going to be 250 of those done out here, boxes. Yeah, you'll see it.
So
what's this? What kind of hinges do y'all use when doing a wooden farm gate? Just seeing what's out there, recommendations and photos, please. Just trying to get the best quality I can. Thanks. Wooden farm gate. I think like 2 gates, cattle gates.
Yeah, I mean, wooden farm gate's got to be like maybe those cattle horse corral gates that you can get almost anywhere on a. I
don't know, Robbie.
I'm talking about wooden farm gates. So I guess any kind of wood gate. I mean, I'm probably a bad person to talk about that. But
I would use strap hinges if it's a wood gate for me. And the bigger the strap, the more leverage you have. So we would use a 10-inch strap hinge. Framing that gate, it's probably going to be bigger than a 4-foot opening if it's a farm gate. So you're going to have multiple compression braces in a row in a series.
Yeah.
That's the best I can give you, Robbie.
I mean, for us, we use, for when it goes to any kind of wood, we got a lot of lag, the lag hinges where it goes in, it's got like a half-inch male adapter on it. And then, and that's for us, that's all we use for wood, but we just don't get much wood. So, wish I had a better answer for you, Robbie. I'd say call Sean. What do we got? Travis Pirelli. Okay, this has been asked before, but I can't seem to find the thread. What is the best post hole diggers? God, what is the brand? Clamshell is what we use. I mean, that's just all we buy.
So Hui Man is who we really believe in and preach. Hui Man, I think is how you say it. They're black with green handles on them. They have a serrated end of the diggers.
I have some down here. I don't know if you can see them.
Oh, those aren't the ones I'm talking about. But yeah, there's some diggers there.
Wooden that's handle. What we use.
Yep. Yeah. So we find that the serrated the ones with the serrated end, they don't bend. Like when you hit rocks, they don't bend over at the bottom, which makes it hard to get the dirt out. So the serrated edge, Huiman, Huiman.com, I believe. If you can't find them, go to our website. MrFinn'sTools.com, they're there, and then you get the spelling of the name.
Yeah, we get those from either builders or masters, whoever's delivering, but it's got to be the clamshell for us. Otherwise, the dirt just falls right out the bottom. We get a lot of little rocks. I mean, we're doing a lot of you were up there digging in our area and pounding. It's a lot of rock. So we're constantly using those post hole diggers to get down there and pick up 1 or 2 rocks.
I thought you guys had like what we call pay dirt. It was super easy digging.
Yeah, I know. It's like topsoil.
Yeah, you guys got a garden around the South Point. It's just fluffy sand.
Yeah. But yeah, so guys, that was what would Brian and Sean say, all wrapped up. I think we're going to be bringing a special guest on here. I know you know him probably a little bit better than I do, but I think people need to get to know him. He's a sharp young man. Probably,
yeah, so I'm very proud of this kid. I mean, it's a kid, flat out. This is like call this guy a kid, but he is kicking ass and he's not acting like a kid. I mean, he's doing things that most guys in this industry for a lot of years haven't done yet.
Yep. So let's bring Carter Schmidt. Is that how I say that correctly? Hopefully I got that right.
Carter Schmidt.
It is. What's going on, man? How are you?
Carter Schmidt. Look at him. He looks super excited to be on the podcast. He's like, you're the star. It's all right. Now I got to know. You already go to bed? Yeah, it is. It's pretty late there, right?
It's later for me.
And look at this guy. He's already ready for bed, where most kids his age are going to be out trying to party.
Yep.
I guarantee he's going to be up early in the morning going to build fence somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's going to be doing some of the training going on during Fence Week as well, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
out tomorrow, right?
His location's not up there yet.
Yeah.
So he's coming to Fence Week, and he'll be at Fence Camp.
Okay.
But I don't know if I'm breaking up at all. Brian, give me a hit. Yeah, Sunday. But he's going to be doing running a Fence Week in Louisville, Kentucky. So that's a location that we're adding that's not on this list yet. We've added several locations. These are locations where they're really good at their craft and willing to help our industry. Carter has not only stepped up, but he already has 4 job sites lined up, ready to rock and roll, and is willing to go out there and share everything he knows on those jobs.
That's crazy.
And don't let them fool you. At 20 years old, this kid does some great work. Great work.
So Carter, tell us how you got into Fence. Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit, and I Carter's not, but I think you are. Carter, so
for me too.
Yeah, so Carter, how'd you get into the fence business?
So I was in high school and had a lawn care company. I think most fence guys start out lawn care and landscaping and stuff. Had a client that wanted a fence done, and I said, I think I can do it. Right? I didn't know what I was doing. It was pretty bad. It was really bad. I think it's since fallen over. So I believe, if I remember correctly, we've replaced part of it, if not all of it. So that's how I started. And then when I was 18, so that was when I was like 16 with the lawn care. Did my first fence at 17. When I was 18, I left high school and did the rest online classes. And then I've been stopped since. Since I dropped out, I've worked every week doing at least one fence.
Wow. So this is your company?
Yep.
Oh man, that's impressive. It's impressive. So you're are you out? You're out taking the phone calls, making the estimates. You got anybody helping you on the estimates yet?
I do pretty much everything. I got one guy, Brian knows, or Sean knows him. Brian, he lives in Indiana, so he does our Indiana sales. So we're in Louisville, we're right on the river, so we kind of go back and forth. So he handles Indiana, and then I handle everything in Kentucky.
All right. You on physically every job, or do you have crews helping you?
So we have one crew right now. Next year we're going to go to 2. So I'm not on every job, but I'm going to say I'm on 95% of jobs. There's probably one a month that I'm not really at. Just I don't. Like I say, they don't need me. I mean, they don't need me, but I like being on them more than anything. So I like to get out there and learn with them as well.
How do you and
Sean?
So
one thing that's interesting about Carter is he has a super fencer already at 20 years old.
Really?
Sean made it for me January last year, or this year, I guess, early this year.
That's exciting. That's great. Yeah, I mean that's one hell of a head start. I wish all of us wish we could go back to your age and start off and work as hard as you're working right now. Because I think Sean and I were saying earlier, we wouldn't be on here. We'd be retired, living on a boat somewhere off the Bahamas or something.
Sean would retire.
Yeah, I mean, Carter also went to the retreat this year. So imagine being at 20 years old and going to the retreat and soaking up that information.
Yeah, I was definitely the youngest one there.
Yeah,
by far.
Yeah. And look at all these comments coming in, man. Everybody's got nothing but good stuff to say. That you're an inspiration. There's no doubt. To be able to start so young and find some focus at your age and just stick with something and grow it so quickly. It's literally the American dream right there. It's something that we can all look up to you. There's no doubt. And you know, you're setting the pace for a lot of people. So I think it's good that you get on here and show everybody that there is it's a good life you can build in the fence industry if you choose to be in it. So we're lucky to have you in it. You're exactly who we do all this hard work for. So thanks for what you're doing.
Yeah, it's been fun. I mean, for the most part.
He puts a lot of helpful videos out all the time.
Yeah, we'll have to start sharing some more of those things. Yeah, so you're going to be doing training on what kind of fence? Wood, chain link?
I think we're going to do, Sean, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's vinyl, wood, privacy, a chain link, and aluminum, correct?
Yeah, we got Sean
That's
breaking
it.
up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
He's going to do hand signals.
I don't know how to fix it, guys. Yeah.
He's frozen for me, so it's okay.
Yeah, he's coming in and out. So what do you specialize in then? What
It's
what's
the only way
major,
you can stop Sean.
Is there yeah, we actually slowed his video down. Is there he doesn't even know it. Is there a fence you prefer to build, or one that you tend to find yourself gravitating towards when you're when you're doing fence projects?
So I'm sure everyone has their spells, right, where they go through a month where it's all one type of fence, the next month it's a lot of this. At least we do a lot. We do through big spells. So we do a lot of, I'm going to say, a lot more of like a farm style, like the 4 boards. I know y'all were talking about the farm wood gates earlier. So something like that. We do a lot of that. So between that and like a wood privacy, those are two, I'd say, most fence that we do between the two of them. So we're getting into vinyl a lot more. Vinyl and aluminum. Aluminum's probably our third biggest, and then chain links is our lowest. I absolutely hate chain link. So
a lot of people hate it. Yes,
that's why you're training. You're going to train on chain link tomorrow. That's what you're worse than.
Yeah, we're coming up there to Evansville tomorrow to work on chain link with him because it is not my favorite. So we're gonna get better at it.
Yeah, so you got a little bit. What was that very first fence you said you built that you think might not even be still standing?
I think it was privacy fence.
Like just like a board on like
just normal dog ear.
Yeah. Wow, that's kind of cool. What do you
drove by and the gate's barely hanging on? So
you got to stop by and let them know there's no warranty on that. You weren't in business yet.
Yeah, there wasn't a warranty back then. Yeah, there's no warranty back then. They knew what they were getting.
So what's an average day for you? Is it a long day? Do you start pretty much in the morning? Are you the one that kind of opens up the gate? You got someone that comes in and helps you get the truck out or trucks out?
So I shouldn't say it, but I'm usually the last one at the shop in the mornings. Usually everyone gets there about 7. I get there about 7:15. And by that time, normally the truck's pretty much loaded for the day. And then I kind of hop on the truck and follow them or lead the way to the next job and get going.
Got a good crew.
We're probably off by about 5 most days. So it's not too long.
That's awesome. So is it a lot of family in there?
No family.
No family? That's probably why you look so happy too. It's hard to I love having my family around. We have a ton of family in our office, but it's a lot of arguing some days. You say things to your family members you'd never say to another coworker.
Yeah. I got one guy that's like family. Me and him get into it quite often, but it's all for the best.
Where do we find those videos that everybody says you a couple people said you put out a lot of videos?
We have them on TikTok. That's our I think mainly just TikTok for the most part. Some on Facebook, but TikTok's where we're at normally.
What's your call sign there? TikTok call sign?
It's just Schmidt Fencing.
Just Schmidt Fencing? All right, everybody, check that out. Yeah, there's no doubt. I think she put handle. I said call sign. She already said, what's your handle? Susan's over here trying to give us some pointers.
On it. Yeah. Susan's all over it.
So for Fence Week, Sean, we'd like to leave you on here for a little bit, Carter, since you're definitely part of this whole Fence Week for us. Give us a rundown again on Fence Week. I know this was something that it was kind of something you really had a lot of passion for, and you and I talked about for a little while, and we kind of put a lot of fire under it. But tell us
tell us your thoughts and why you created this whole fence week thing in the beginning.
Well, as much traveling as I get the opportunity to do and teach and share with all kinds of people over the country, one of the common things I see as my inbox is I can't make it, too much money to travel, I can't afford a ticket, and it breaks my heart because there's great people in our industry that have best intentions and they just don't have the experience yet or the resource. And sometimes people need to see it in person. It's not something they can watch a video or they can read a book, but they got to experience it. They can watch the video, and Carter can attest to this. He's watched me do things in a video until he shows up and he's like, oh, and I'm like, Carter, it's the same exact thing I did in the video. Yeah, but I didn't get it. This is happening all over the country. And so how do we help bridge that gap? Well, I can't just travel the country and go to everywhere for free on my own dime every day of the week. I can't do it. I got a family, I got a business to run. But what we can do, happens to be on birthday week, is give back to the whole industry by allowing others to participate, like Carter stepping up to the plate. We got Mark Olson stepping up, and Josh Rand, Victor Vasquez, and I mean, Evan Gardner and Chris Steele and Chris Gass. The list is outrageous. The list of people that we got that are willing to share what they've learned and the tips and tricks and the things that they do every single day, and allow everybody to come together. So, Brian, I think it's more than just like a class. I think it's going to be a synergy of sharing across the board. If you got 15 people showing up at Carter's training, Carter's been in business for 2 or 3 years. Carter does a great job already. Okay, I know this. But there'll be people that show up, and there'll be 1 or 2 little nuggets that Carter's going to take away, even though it's his job side, he's running it, he planned it. But somebody's going to show him something, even if it's a tip they don't even know, but collectively together, I don't know how to describe this, is once you get everybody together and the mindset is how do we do this better, faster, stronger, we collectively together find solutions that we would have never found on our own. Imagine that happening in 15 locations at the same time around the country. Hell, Brian, we talked about, imagine if it happened in 100 locations around the country, right? Yeah. So we turned Fence Week into literally March Madness of fence industry. We all know that week, if you're willing and able, okay, and capable of running a Fence Week training, sharing, event, whatever you want to call it, we want you on board. Kevin Poole, he just recently told me he's all in too. That dude does some amazing work in Charleston, South Carolina, right? In that area, right? Nexton area. What he does is different than what I do. He does a lot of custom Craig jig stuff, but there's a lot of great things to learn from him, right? Great attitudes. So the event is trying to bring everybody together. I like to say it's inclusive and not exclusive. You just got to find a location close enough to you and get there. Now, the problem we're going to have is capacity. We need to limit these classes, these events to about 15 people. Otherwise, you dilute what's happening. The communication breaks down. Groups, I know this from experience, groups start talking to the corner. Job doesn't get done. If we don't get the job done, we don't learn all the way through the process. So we got to start, and we have to finish the job so we can do every one of the pieces of completing that task. So capacity will be an issue. If you're not signed up yet, Eventbrite link, I can try to put that in the comments, but get signed up soon. Pick a location because we are going to limit. There's no cost, but we're going to limit the locations to 15 in most cases. I might take 20 in Evansville because I have the capacity to do that. I do these trainings all the time. I can probably handle a few more people. But what a great event! And then it's not. There's other associations doing events that same week. AFA use that week, and it's a fantastic event. They're putting on their training for 5 days. Their capacity is only X too. I don't know, 30, 40 people. So collectively, all of us can help hundreds. If not, Brian, maybe next year, thousands of people in our industry. And there's a link right there.
That's what I got excited about when we started talking about it. I mean, I'm envisioning this thing even growing beyond that, just to where I love that the other associations are already working on it. We're just going to take that and just all of us get together and take this 1 week a year where if you want to learn something about chain link, iron, vinyl, wood, gate operators, access controls. I mean, every aspect, or even maybe you're just going to, I mean, I'd like to see it grow to where you just wanted to get some business or business training or some sales and marketing training. Make it to where during this week every year, this is the week when you're going to either get certified in something or you're going to learn something new or sharpen your skills on something. And I don't see any reason why it can't just be just a national event that happens. Maybe somebody in New Zealand will pick it up and do one over there during this time. Who knows? But start with the U.S. But nonetheless, I loved it, man. I got super excited when you started talking about it, and then we started talking about it more. So I love that people like Carter are getting involved, and this is real training from people that are actually have been they've been doing this, that are doing it now. They're operating their own fence companies in this century, and they're out there working hard. It's the essence of fencers helping fencers, right? There's a whole idea of FWA. But it's real job sites, real fencers, real training. And at the end of the day, that will always equal real results, period. Yep. We just can't learn as good from a book or a video, okay? Or in a workshop or a lot somewhere. We need to be dealing with the anomalies of the real job site, because let's face it, every job site we go to is different than the last one. We have different challenges. That's what makes our industry so unique. That's why we attract some of the people we attract. But that also means it's hard for us to train in a sterile environment. Yep. Because no job site's that way.
Yeah. Unless you're Sean King, you have the perfect ground every time.
You don't
know what a rock is or anything.
I know, it's like the easiest thing in the world. He's just like, let me put this post in.
Just wait.
I mean, doesn't even.
Just wait. So you guys get it.
He finds a root every once in a while.
I don't even think he's got a compressor. He's got one of his guys at the other end of the hose going, and it's just like blowing into it, and the post is just going down.
Just wait. Literally yesterday, we tried to dry a Schedule 20 or 20-weight pipe yesterday. As I was like, well, we got it in stock. Like, starting to burn it up. The first pipe smashed and got stuck in the driver. Yeah. And I'm like, it's not that soft here. I can't even get the post to go in the ground. We got to use 40 weight every time.
Look at Sean talking about his digging problems. Yeah.
Sean took us 6 hours to put 30 posts in the ground yesterday.
Carter has it the worst. And I would say Carter has it worse than I've seen anywhere in the country. Yeah. When Carter has to deal with the rock, I would move.
Listen, I don't mind rock if I know I'm getting into it, right? It's when we go to one house, we don't hit rock at all. We're 6 feet deep, driving the post, no problem, right? We go to the next store, we hit rock 2 to 3 inches deep.
Yeah.
That's what it is here. So there's no planning for it.
I'd move to Las Vegas if I had as much rock as Carter.
Yeah, really? It's that bad, huh? Yeah. Well, the hidden rocks, at least I know when I go out there that I'm going to be jackhammered in every hole. But when you go out there and it's just like it goes good for a couple holes, and then it's just, I don't know what it is. It mentally beats you down when you get stuck on a hole. When you're trying to get these posts set, because you gotta, I don't know if you set posts or just all pound, but we do a lot of digging, obviously. But you got to get those posts set today if you want to finish that job tomorrow. And you're down to that last few holes, man, and you're just beat. You're just, man, I just want to get these last couple holes dug. And those are the ones you always hit, Caliche or something like that. Right?
Yeah,
so, Brian, y'all have chunky rock, or is it more like kind of solid, like bedrock or something?
Yeah, it's dry, so it's really dry is what it is. And then you get the rocks, and the ground it's just really hard. Even the dirt, it's hard. But then we get what's called Caliche here. So we all have these Caliche clauses in our contract, but it's really hard to enforce. So and this Caliche is something. I guess it's similar to what people would have with clay, but it's hard like concrete, but it doesn't break like concrete. It flakes. So that means your jackhammer bit gets stuck in it. It's worse than concrete. Because concrete, you could bust it up into chunks and pull it out of a hole. This stuff just kind of like flakes off, and you're just like chipping away at it, chipping away. And then if you
like a rock auger doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's just you just I guess we're just used to it now. We get in there and we use our auger attachments and we dig down a little bit. Then you break it up and you dig down a little bit. What is that? My fence like Caliche. Who's typing this stuff in?
Yeah, who's typing that? Like how? I wouldn't even know how to spell that.
That's Susan or something, I think. I'm like, this is coming from someone from Vegas. Yeah. So it's calcium carbonate and lime. Yeah, it's just a mess is what it is. But I've had tennis courts where we went out there.
I think she used AI for that.
Yeah, probably. And it took a month to do. So you're just like going, went from 3-4 days to dig into a month. It just kind of sucks. But yeah, so I'm a little jealous of this pounding, but I'm going to work on the pounding stuff. I'm excited about getting up there and seeing how you guys do it. And I'm going to try to implement that some and maybe take on some residential jobs even and see. I'm going to see if I can implement some pounded posts in the commercial jobs. And if I could get it going here in Las Vegas, I know other people will jump on board.
You can do it. If Carter can do it, you can do it. He's pounding through some nasty rock. Got it.
We
Susan's on Google.
Schedule 40 in half.
Yes.
So Carter, you were at the last retreat?
Correct.
Yeah. What did you take away from that? Something that you learned from the retreat? What was something that sticks in your head?
I know absolutely nothing of what I'm doing. There was a lot. There was a lot. Seriously though, probably how to build my budget for next year and kind of learning how to bid jobs a little bit better. I'd say that's probably my best.
He's still working on his budget. I got questions from the other night.
Yeah, I'm working on mine for next year already.
Let me tell you how it works, Carter. You're going to hit 50 and you're going to realize you still know absolutely nothing. It's just like it doesn't change.
As soon as you think you know something, something else comes up and you don't know it.
You're coming in a good time, I think. Technology's here. There's a lot more tools and equipment, and a lot of the manual labor is being taken out of it, and you can actually now use a little bit more of your tools and your brain to get the jobs done. You're not doing as much of the hard work, so you're not losing fingers and stuff like we did, back in the days. You're you got a lot more support and people to talk to.
Yeah, that helps a lot. I can't tell how many times I've called Sean. Yeah. Sean, what would you do? I need some advice.
Yeah. So you've been in business since you were 18, basically. So 2 years solid you've been going. 2 years solid.
Yeah. So I started it was an LLC. I started in October of 2022. So we're right at 2 years this month.
Yeah. So social media and stuff. Are you pretty active on social media? Did you do a lot of it yourself? Do you have someone that helps?
So we use, of course, TikTok a lot. And then Facebook is off and on. I go through spells where I'm either on it a lot or I'm not on it. But mainly, so like our website and stuff, we use Thrive.
Thrive.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but when I started, I needed a website and they were in my price range. So now that I'm with them, I kind of just stuck with them because I use their software and stuff. So that integrates with QuickBooks pretty easily. And so for me, it works out the best so far.
Yeah, I've been playing around with it. We do a lot of it in house, but it's tough. Obviously, all the different social media platforms take up a lot of time, especially if you're out there working hard and doing it all yourself. Going home and sitting down there till what's Susan pulling up? Look at that! Oh, she's is she throwing hints?
Susan's telling me to move on. Yeah, yeah.
So we got some of the Fence University classes too. So another reason I was bringing that up.
She runs this show. Okay.
Carter, I'd like to personally invite you over to the sales workshop. Obviously, we do a lot with social media and stuff. So that definitely, Fence University would like to bring you out for that. On us, if we can get you out here for that, let us know.
For sure.
That would be later on that. Plus, we'd like to get you out here and pick your brain on what some of your short-term goals are, and work with you a little bit on that too. So, what would you look at one of your short-term goals being right now?
Oh God. Short term, I would like to keep my guys busy throughout the whole winter. That is probably my biggest goal right now. That is what I'm worried about.
A lot of us in this climate worry about the same thing, Carter. Like that's on my mind.
Yeah.
So yeah,
we're starting to slow down, and I'm seeing it slow down. Calls are coming scarce.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Oh yeah, slow down a lot.
Sean, what do you? What kind of advice you got on that? Oh, I think we're losing Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, we're kind of in the sun belt, so we don't.
As you slow down.
Oh, I think we're losing Sean. I don't know if you caught that.
Sorry, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I haven't moved. Okay, so in the winter, they lost me again.
All right, so you like to keep your guys busy. So are you out a couple months or a month right now, or what?
So we're probably out 6 to 8 weeks. I know I don't like telling people exact weeks because of rock.
Yeah,
you don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah,
you don't know.
Especially with one crew. I can't just throw another crew out and kind of absorb some more work or make them do a little bit more work, to take up with one crew. I'm kind of stuck sometimes.
Yeah. My family owned a lot of companies up in Anchorage, Oregon, and Idaho. So I'm familiar with the winter times, how it gets tough. So you got to try to make your money during this, during the good months and save up a little bit for the winter, or you start doing snow plowing and different things you try to do in the winter. And I remember up in Idaho, it was like half the town went on unemployment. It was just normal. Everybody just got laid off, went on unemployment for like 3-4 months. Is that still happening? Are people still kind of just in some areas just going on unemployment for 3 or 4 months and then just coming back to work?
Not so much anymore.
No?
Used to.
I've toyed with the idea for this year, but I haven't made up my mind one way or another. I don't want to. That's worst case scenario. But I think we'll stay busy enough, at least 2 to 3 days a week.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can get some. That's a good topic. I think we need to do a whole other video, maybe just on how to stay busy during the wintertime and how to keep your guys busy. Maybe Sean, you and I can kind of bounce around some ideas on that and how we can now be a perfect time to do it. It's October. What can we do to try to help people with some ideas and ways to generate revenue through the wintertime? I know we talked about it a long time ago, but maybe it's time to kind of bring that back. So your short-term goals, stay busy. But what about your long-term goals? Like say 3-5 years out, where would you like to be?
So originally I started, the lawn care, then I moved to the fence, and eventually I want to move to more like home building and stuff like that. Kind of I want to design neighborhoods and stuff like that. So eventually it's what I want to do. Of course, the fence will still be around. Yeah. So I kind of want to just have multiple companies built out. So
nice.
I have a feeling you're going to have your name on the side of a building in a matter of time. It won't be that long.
That's the goal.
It'll be Carter Industries or something. There'll be a building somewhere. It's like, right?
Coming to Evansville.
Carter Enterprise.
It'll be something like that. So I see you're already wearing pink. I see you're already wearing pink. Is that for any specific reason?
Yeah, it's for the pink. We're doing on Fridays, right?
Yep. You started early, so I know. Way to
we started 2 years ago.
Way to one up. So the women, but while we're on that subject, the women of FWA are working pretty hard on this, and there's a lot of stuff that's gonna be coming out on that. So pink on Fridays for the entire month, and hashtag FWA Pink Strong. If you got any videos on there, hashtag those. We're going to be looking for those and putting some of those in the magazines and stuff for next month as well. So if you get any pictures of you and your teammates or staff or anybody in pink, hashtag FWA Pink Strong, and we're going to search for them and get those things in the magazine if we can find it. So or tag one of us, tag FWA or Fence Workers Association. That's definitely a big deal for us. Yeah. And also FWA Health. It's one of the reasons we created FWA Health. So it does a lot of this, especially this month. It's something to look into, preventative screenings for not just women, but men. Now's time to, go get those screenings, and you get plans less than $100 that'll actually enable you to get some of this preventative health stuff taken. Women get their screening, men get their screenings. So this month, let's make it that month where we all go get checked out. We all do our part to help curb this cancer stuff that's affecting a lot of families. It's affected, Sean's, mine, and Carter. We don't know enough about you to know if that's been something you had to touch in your family, but most families it's touched. So thank you for wearing pink. There's no doubt. We'll be proudly wearing ours on Friday. I think we're losing Sean a little bit there. So going in and out.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Carter, I know you're tired. You've been working all day. I appreciate you coming on. Sean, do you have any last minute things you'd like to ask Carter before he goes? Now that we got you back.
Carter, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Have fun with my son tomorrow, building some chain link fence. Don't overstretch the fabric.
That's the goal.
Dress the posts first, slide the tension bar down.
Unless you need that extra few inches, sometimes you got to overstretch it. It's just do what you got to do. Just don't take any pictures of that or post that project because we will on Facebook. We will catch you on Facebook and make you regret.
Defense industry will know.
So, and hopefully you'll still be around this weekend,
They'll
right?
eat you alive.
You'll
Yeah,
be
I
up
think
there
I'm
this
going to
weekend?
stay the Saturday through Sunday, I believe.
Okay. Yeah. So hopefully I see you on Sunday. If not, it was great meeting you on here. I appreciate everything that you're doing. And you're, like I said, you're an inspiration to all of us. There's no doubt. I'm looking up to you, and hopefully we can bring you into our circle even a little bit closer and stay in touch.
Great job, Carter. Great job,
Thank you,
Carter.
guys.
I appreciate you coming
going.
on. All right.
Thanks
Thanks
brother.
again, everybody. We will see you next week. Sean, I will see you this week.
See you guys.
See ya.